Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that might just flip your perspective on productivity and success. We all love those big, audacious goals, right? The lose 50 pounds by summer or write a novel in a month kind of goals. They sound exciting, they motivate us for a hot minute, and then crickets. Or worse, the crushing weight of feeling like a failure when we don't hit them. But what if I told you that the secret sauce to achieving extraordinary things isn't about those monumental leaps, but about the tiny, almost invisible steps you take every single day? Think about it. We're bombarded with images of overnight successes, of people who seemingly woke up one day and were brilliant, rich, or ripped. But the truth is, behind every overnight success story is usually a mountain of consistent daily effort. It's like trying to build a skyscraper by just willing it to appear. You wouldn't do that, would you? You'd lay a foundation, brick by brick, beam by beam. And that, my friends, is where the magic of small daily habits comes in. Let me give you an example from my own life. For years, I wanted to learn to play the guitar. I bought a fancy guitar, downloaded all the apps, watched YouTube tutorials for hours, and then it sat in the corner gathering dust. Why? Because my big goal was become a guitar virtuoso, which for someone who couldn't even strum a basic chord felt like climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops. It was overwhelming and honestly a little bit intimidating. Then I shifted my approach. Instead of aiming for virtuoso status, I decided my daily habit would be to pick up the guitar for just 5 minutes. That's it, 5 minutes. Some days I'd just strum random chords. Other days I'd try to learn a single new chord shape. Most days I felt like a chimpanzee trying to solve a Rubik's Cube with its feet. But guess what? After a few weeks, those 5 minutes started turning into 10, then 15, and slowly, agonizingly slowly, I started to actually play something that resembled music and not a cat being tortured. The beauty of a small habit is that it's almost impossible to fail. Can you really say you don't have 5 minutes to spare in an entire 24-hour day? Probably not. We spend more time scrolling through social media, staring blankly at the fridge, or trying to remember where we put our keys than it takes to do a 5-minute task. And that's the power. It bypasses the psychological resistance we have towards big, daunting tasks. Our brain, bless its cotton socks, loves to conserve energy. So when you tell it, hey, just 5 minutes of guitar, it's like, all right, I guess I can manage that. It's not like we're writing a symphony here. This isn't just about learning an instrument either. Let's talk about health. We all want to be healthier, right? But get fit is another one of those massive, nebulous goals. Instead, try a tiny habit. Drink a glass of water first thing in the morning, or take a 5-minute walk during your lunch break. It sounds insignificant, doesn't it? Like trying to empty the ocean with a teacup. But consistency is the key. That glass of water leads to another and another. That 5-minute walk turns into 10, then 20, and before you know it, you're looking for excuses to get outside. It's the compound interest of personal development. Each small deposit adds up over time, and suddenly you've got a much healthier you without ever feeling like you were on a diet or training for a marathon. Consider the flip side, too. Bad habits. Nobody wakes up and decides, today I'm going to ruin my life by eating only junk food and never moving. But those small daily choices, like one extra cookie, one more hour of TV, one skipped workout, they accumulate, and before you know it, you're stuck in a rut. It's a testament to the power of tiny, consistent actions, whether they're working for you or against you. One of my favorite personal examples is reading. I love to read, but with a busy schedule, finding time for a whole chapter felt like a luxury. So my tiny habit became reading just one page of a book before bed. Just one page. Some nights, that one page turned into 5, 10, even 20. Other nights, it was just the one page. But over a year, those single pages added up to dozens of books. I didn't set out to read 50 books in a year. I just committed to one page a day. And the results were far more satisfying than staring at a stack of unread books, feeling guilty. The beauty of focusing on small habits is that they build momentum. Once you consistently nail that 5-minute habit, you gain confidence. You prove to yourself that you're capable of consistency. And that confidence is fuel. It makes the next small habit, or slightly longer habit, feel much more achievable. It's like pushing a snowball down a hill. It starts tiny, but with each revolution, it picks up more snow, getting bigger and faster. So, how do you put this into practice? First, identify one big goal you have. Then, break it down into the absolute smallest, most ridiculously easy daily habit you can think of. If your goal is to learn a new language, your daily habit could be learn one new word, or listen to a podcast in that language for 2 minutes. If your goal is clean the house, start with clean one counter. Seriously, just one. The key is to make it so small that you almost feel silly not doing it. Secondly, be consistent. This is the hardest part, but also the most rewarding. Attach your new small habit to an existing one. This is called habit stacking. For example, after I brush my teeth, I will do 5 squats. Or after I pour my coffee, I will write 1 sentence of my novel. This creates a natural trigger and makes it easier to remember and execute. Third, don't strive for perfection. Some days you'll miss your habit. Life happens. You'll get sick, you'll have an emergency, or you'll just plain forget. Don't beat yourself up. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to be persistent. Just get back on track the next day. One missed day doesn't erase weeks or months of effort. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Finally, celebrate your tiny victories. Seriously, when you consistently hit that small habit for a week, acknowledge it. Pat yourself on the back. Do a little dance. Tell your pet how amazing you are. Positive reinforcement helps solidify the habit and keeps you motivated. Remember that guitar example? Every time I successfully played a new chord without my fingers cramping into a claw, I'd give myself a mental high five, and sometimes an actual high five to my very confused dog. The truth is, those big, inspiring goals are fantastic for direction. They give us a North Star to aim for. But the actual journey, the day-to-day progress, is made up of those thousands of small, seemingly insignificant steps. It's not about the monumental effort you put in once in a while. It's about the consistent, quiet dedication you show every single day. So stop chasing the big, flashy wins and start embracing the power of the small, because those little habits, compounded over time, are what truly build empires, whether those empires are a perfectly played guitar solo, a healthier you, or a book you always dreamed of writing. What's one small habit you're going to start today to work towards a bigger goal? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!